I'll read the problem statement. A condenser is to be designed to condensate 8 kg per second of a saturated methanol at 1 atmosphere using cooling water on tube side. The cooling water is available at 28 degrees centigrade and can heat it up to 50 degrees centigrade. The tubes used for this purpose are 0.75-inch diameter and 16 BWG thick of 1 inch square pitch. Square pitch means the tubes are arranged in a square pitch. The total scale resistance is dirt factor, which is given 0.0005 meter square Kelvin per watt is permitted. Design a suitable condenser and draw the same with a suitable scale. Calculate pressure drop on both sides of the stream. And also you have to complete the mechanical design. That also you have to do. Okay. Also you have to do the mechanical design. Somebody is scratching on my screen. Who is it? Finished?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear?
Yes, sir.
All of you can hear?
Yes, sir.
We'll move to the problem. I'm still writing. Can we move? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'll go to the
Yes, sir.
See here. So write down a given data. Okay. So please refer the problem and write down the data. So what is given? The pressure is 1 atmosphere. And in 1 atmosphere, what you are going to condensate? Methanol. So therefore, methanol is 8 kg per second. You want to condensate 8 kg of a methanol for every second using water. Okay. So therefore, what is given? D naught is given 0.75 inch. The thickness 75 inch means it is the outer diameter of the tube. 16 BWG means you have to take this thickness of a tube. And how they are arranged? They are arranged in a 1 inch of a square pitch. Dirt factor is also given 0.0005 meter square Kelvin per watt. Both are same. Kelvin and degree centigrades are same. And by using what? Water. Water is entering at 28. It can be heated up to 50 degrees centigrade. So please write down. So don't leave any information which is given in the problem statement so that you can use this information while solving the problem. So please write the given statement, and then you have to start with the solvent. Solvent is usually alcohol, some other vapor should be there. So based on that, you have to condense. So therefore, what you are going to condensate? You are going to condensate methanol. So therefore, methanol is at 1 atmosphere means it is a normal boiling point of methanol. Normal boiling point of methanol. So therefore, boiling point of methanol, so that is called a temperature of vapor because methanol is entering in the condenser. It is entering to the condenser at a vapor phase. So therefore, temperature of the vapor is 67.4 degrees centigrade. What is 67.4? It is a boiling point of methanol. It is at 1 atmosphere. So this can be available in a page number 241. I'll show this page. Otherwise, you can check the page number in your PERI handbook if you have with you. And corresponding molecular weight is 32.04. That is also available in the PERI handbook. And average temperature of water is 50 plus 25. Sorry, it is a 28 plus 50. By mistake, I have written now. Okay, it is 50. It is 50. Color it. Is it right?
Yes.
It is 28 plus 50 divided by 2 is 39 degrees centigrade. Is it okay, everybody?
Yes, sir.
All are
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
good mood,
Yes,
no?
sir.
Yes, sir.
We are sleepy.
Yes.
No, sir.
Yeah, I'll finish it another half an hour. Okay, don't worry. You can
Okay,
go to sleep.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, finish it, please. So because this is also very important. Okay, otherwise we have to cover evaporator and then distillation column and then packed column distillation, adsorption and dryer. Okay, there are many design. So therefore we will try to complete it. So how to get these values? So it is available directly at the page number 241, beginning of the pre handbook. Okay, otherwise that also I have done. See here, it is 240 methyl alcohol. Boiling point is 32.4 and molecular weight is 32.4 and then boiling point is 64.7. Is it right? Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
here that also I am pasting on the slide. So where you will get in a page number 240. I have taken this is from a 240. So you can see here, methanol, methyl alcohol or CH3OH. This is This is what molecular weight and corresponding one will be temperature. And even you can see 0.792 is a density. Okay, please remember you should get near to the range of 792. That also density. So remaining information is also there. If you want, you can check. So it is page number 241. Is it visible? Is it clear? Can you see this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can easily see, right? This is a temperature, boiling point, and then okay, coming to the okay. So here, suppose if you want to calculate, some property, I'll show. Next, write down. So what is the next step? First step is you're writing temperature and whatever the boiling point. So therefore, we need to collect a methanol property at its boiling point or at a film temperature. Both are the same. So in the previous class, do we have a previous class notes? Do we have a previous class notes with you?
No, sir.
Why no? Anirudh, is it Anirudh? What about others? Do you have a previous class notes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please check how you have taken properties of vapor. How you have taken properties of vapor? So please all of you answer to this question. How you have taken properties of vapor? Shashikant? Can you hear me, Shashikant?
Yes, sir.
How you have taken properties of ethanol in a previous class? At what temperature you have taken properties? Naveen? Naveen, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how you have taken? Please check how you have taken properties. Krishika? How you have taken properties? Anushri? Anushri?
Yes, sir.
How you have taken properties? Prakruti?
Yes, sir.
Average temperature.
No. Ethanol temperature in the previous class. Average property is for water. So for other vapor, how you have taken? You see, no? See the previous problem. See the previous problem, all of you. Nadaf? Karan?
Yes, sir. See.
How you have taken properties of ethanol? How you have taken a property of a ethanol in previous problem? Previous problem in the beginning of the page.
Sir. Sir, at boiling point temperature.
It is at the boiling temperature. So that time we have taken at 74.3. So that is also fine. Here you can do directly. The temperature is 67.4. Collect the data at 67.4. That is also fine. In some of the problem they will do it 67.4 plus average temperature of water divided by 2. Therefore you have to take the temperature at 51.85. This is also right. Okay, please make a note of it. So whichever is a convenient, you can do it. Okay, no problem. Suppose if you want to take properties at 67.4 is also right. The properties at 67.4 plus 39 divided by 2. So what is 39? 39 is average water, temperature of water. That will be 51.85 degrees centigrade. So please all of you write the note. You can take the property. So in the previous problem,
There is 53.2.
so I'll write it here. Okay, don't worry. Okay. In the previous problem, the properties of vapor are taken at its boiling point. In this problem, the properties are taken as like this: boiling point of vapor plus average water temperature divided by 2. Both are the same, but I want you to decide which one you want to do. So you want to do this or do that. I'll paste it here. Which one is convenient for you? I'll tell you according, because you'll come across some reference and then you can ask this question. So therefore I am doing it during your solution only. Is it visible to you?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So please refer. In the previous problem, what we have done? We have done the property, taken a property directly from the boiling point of a vapor, right? But in this problem, I am using boiling point of vapor plus average water divided by 2. So therefore, this one will be 51.85. So can you proceed with this? If you say no, sir, we want to take the properties of vapor only, then we'll take a property at 67.4 only. Which one you want to do? You want to do this method or that method?
This method, sir.
Why this method? Rakshit, can you hear me?
Yeah, I joined late. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, that's right. Just now I saw just okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please. Okay, we'll come to the statement later. Okay, this is again a condenser problem. Condenser is by using methanol and water. Okay, so methanol boiling point is 67.4. Average temperature boiling point is 39. In the previous class, we have taken properties at set vapor boiling point. But in this problem, I am taking the property of a vapor at the temperature of the film. What is temperature of the film? Boiling temperature or vapor temperature plus average temperature of water divided by 2. Can you write this one? So have you written this one?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Which one you want to do? You want to go with the previous solution only, or you want to check this also? You tell me. So because why I am doing it, if you refer some of the literature, they will do like that. Then you will ask me, sir, they are done like this. Okay. Therefore, it is not going to change much of the difference. So therefore, we are going to evaluate temperature at 51.85 also, and the properties at 51.85 also, the properties at 67.4 also. That we are going to check. Okay. So therefore, you can make one more column over here. This is a methanol property at 51.85 here. So this is a methanol property at 51.85. So you can do one more column here, methanol property at 67.8. Okay, I'll show here. So write okay here only. These are the property which will be taken at 51.85 degrees centigrade. Okay. These are the property taken at this temperature. Okay. I want you to derive one more column here. So methanol. Copy. I'll show all the values. Okay, to you. I want one more column here. So which you need to evaluate at 67.4. So in the examination, if you do like this also write, this also like. So we generally prefer using this only. How we have done in problem number 1. Okay. Have you written this? Please write, and you can change these properties later. Okay. Some variation will be there. I have written okay nearest value. What is 67.4? 67.4 is a boiling point of methanol. It is entering a condenser, and you are using a water at 25, and it is heated of 28 and heated up to 50. Therefore, average temperature of water is 39. Therefore, film temperature is boiling point of vapor, average temperature of water divided by 2, that is 51.8. So you can do the properties at 51.8, or also you can take a property at 67.4. Is it okay? We'll proceed with the next slide. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll go to the next slide. See here. So density. So please okay write down the page number. Density is 2.91. Density of water. So derive all the properties of water. 2.91. If you see the density, so 39 point. Density of water is at 39 degree. Okay, 39 degrees centigrade. We can easily see it is 992. Can you see this one? This is 992.594. Is it right? This is I have taken from the densities of water. Densities of water page number is 291. Is it written in the okay? Yes, it is written 291. Okay. Can you see this one? Can you see? Okay. Similarly, I forgot to paste some of the properties. Okay. Similarly, you do it for what is the CP of water? CP of water, please remember it is 4.187 into 10 to the power of 3. If it is very difficult to identify what is the specific heat of water, up to 80, 90, it will be remains the same. So you can write 4.187 into 10 to the power of 3, or you can go to the CP calculation. Can anybody tell me what is the page number of CP of water? Can anybody tell? CP of water? Can you hear me? What are the page numbers for CP of water? Hmm? Can anybody tell me? Page number, previous problem only, page number or specific heat of water. Are you hearing or not? Huh?
Sir, hearing, sir.
Hearing?
Sir.
Nobody is answering.
Yes, sir.
I am asking what is the page number of CP of water? Hmm? If you know, you do it. Okay. Page number
182. 182.
182. Yes, here. So whatever the page number I have written 3139, it is for the methanol. Okay. So please remember. So these are the page number. I am writing that page also. This is the page number. What is the viscosity? Viscosity, if you go to 322, you will get a viscosity. Okay. Only 10 minutes is remaining. Okay. So please, all of you, okay, write it fast. Okay, please write it. And then you derive. So what is your, assignment? Please, okay, make assignment. Derive the property of methanol at 67.4. Whatever the properties of a methanol I am showing in the table is at 51.85. So in the next class, I'll ask you what are the properties of a methanol at 67.4. You write down. So that you have to do before coming to the next class. Derive methanol properties at 67.4 and write all the value, and I'll ask, okay, in the next class. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Coming to
sir.
the, okay,
Yes, sir.
latent heat of vaporization. Okay. So we decided the methanol boiling point is, okay, lambda. So therefore methanol boiling point is 67.4 degrees centigrade. So means 67.4 degrees centigrade means it is 1 atmosphere. So therefore you write, convert this into Kelvin 273. So this much Kelvin. So refer page number 254, table 263. It is 2254, table 263. So directly it is given 1 atmosphere, 1.013. So directly, okay, it is Hg minus Hf. Hg is 1492.1 minus 391.7. Therefore, lambda at 1 atmosphere is 1100.4 kilojoules per kg. Okay, next heading you write down. I'll show that table also. Is it clear? No confusion, right? Methanol boiling point is 67.4 and 67.4 is only possible, it is at 1 atmosphere. And directly if you see, it will be 337.7 Kelvin. The corresponding value is lambda 1.01325. So lambda is always Hg minus Hf. You are getting lambda 1100.4 kilojoules per kg. Shall we move to the next slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can see it. So this is a page number 254. See here, if you are coming to the pressure is also same, temperature is also same. So therefore you refer this column, the corresponding value of Hg minus Hg. So where is Hg? 1429. Can you see here? 1492 and HF is 391.7. Okay, refer this page. This is how you can refer the page numbers. Okay, see here, this is a pressure, the corresponding, this one is 273 plus 67.3 will be this one only, 7.7 will be 337.7. The corresponding value of Hg minus Hf will be the value, okay, of latent heat. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Can you able to see? Okay, this is a
Yes, sir.
table where we are referring. So write down the table 283. This is how you can refer. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So therefore, after calculating okay, lambda, so next heading you write down heat load. So do it fast. Heat load is Q is equal to M lambda. Q is 8 kg per second. Lambda is 1100.4 kilojoules per kg. So therefore, it is 10 to the power of 3. So therefore, 8803.2 into 10 to the power of 3 joules per second or watt. Are you getting this value? Is this the value is? Are you getting this? 8803.2 into 10 to the power of 3.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then do it. Q is equal to mcp delta t of code. You got Q, you got Cp, you got delta t. Calculate how much of water to be circulated. Can you able to calculate m is equal to 95.568? Everybody is getting this answer?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
This calculation
sir.
is right. So you understood now how to calculate heat load?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So do it LMTD. Okay. Next heading is LMTD. LMTD, you write down the profile. So since the vapor is entering, which will be at a constant temperature. So because entering is constant, where it is going to evaporate, we are least bother. So because we want a more vaporization, so therefore we are referring to the vapor temperature only. So that is a vapor temperature which is responsible for the. So here by mistake, okay, it is 28 here and 50 is here. By mistake I have shown. Okay, this is okay. 28. Here it is 50. Please all of you, okay, make a change. This is 28. It is entering at 28. And LMTD is the difference of these two. Difference of so delta TZ greater, delta TZ smaller, divided by ln of delta TG divided by delta TS. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
24.04.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay, this is right. So therefore, there is no correction is required for the condenser. So therefore, correction factor is not used. But in cell and tube heat exchanger, you need to calculate a correction factor. And please remember, in cell and tube heat exchanger, Ft should be always greater than 0.8. If it is less than 0.8, you should not consider. Okay, correction should be only maximum up to 80% of a LMTD in cell and tube. Correction is not required in a condenser. Please remember. Okay. So next one is okay. So in the previous class, what you have done? In the previous class, we have assumed velocity. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
In this problem, what we are doing? We are assuming a UD. Okay, both are same. Okay, whether you want to assume a velocity That way you do it. Otherwise, if you want a UD okay assumption, this way you do it. So because in some time what happened, in condenser problem in an examination, he will give the value of UD. Okay, that time you will be under confusion. Suppose UD is given, directly you take that UD and proceed further. Suppose if you want to know, sir, I want to use a UD assumption and do it. I have given one assignment problem, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
This
sir.
is okay. Weekend is a deadline for the submission of the assignment. So therefore, I am showing the same calculation, and you refer this one and solve that problem. Okay. See here, assumption of UD. Refer page number 1125. UD. You have a cell side, a vapor, tube side, water. So therefore, in a condenser, always keep a vapor on a cell side, and tube side, the coolant should be okay circulated. Suppose if you okay refer, what should be the value of UD? So only one minute is left. So please write down. We'll continue in the next class. So what is the difference between this problem and previous problem? In the previous problem, we have solved the problem by assumption of a velocity. In this problem, we are solving the problem by assumption of a UD. So if velocity is given, use that method. If UD is given, use this method. That's it. Okay. There should be no confusion at all. What I am doing, I am using the average value of or center value of a UD. So therefore, exactly I am taking the center value of